welcome back to my channel R91 Motors, and this video is going to be about this Yamaha YZFR6 2004, also called as 5SL. So let's check it out. Just a little bit bike around, and R6 is very actually famous bikes, as same as R1s or CBRs or anything like that. Quick, what can I say about this bike? It's fast, and you know what, if you own this you understand, but if you don't own this yet, it's lots of excitement in a bike. Actually, it's brilliant, it looks great, and speed and everything else is just crazy good. Right, let's start things. Couple of things actually online I read about this bike. Let's crack on with the engine. So 600cc liquid cooled engine, 4-stroke, forward inline, 4-cylinder, 16-valve beast. That's what I say, is beast, because he's quick and he's mega great. Actually, I love it. Little gadgets in here, you probably see this glass case, but that's going to be a bit later. This is 2004 5SL, so he's got fuel injection. I think 2002, 2002, I think, and 2003, the Fabs, call it as a Fabs. I think they still got carburetors. I'm not too sure, but that's what I think so far. Okay, yeah, so ignition, digital DC CDI, so basically motor electronic. Then years, and a gearbox we got 6-speed manual gearbox, smooth as is, and no complaints, brilliant, quick, does his job. Actually, I liked it. Oil capacity, when you actually replace your oil, it says 2.8, but I'm sure I did it already not a long time ago. Actually, when you replace your oil filter, is 2.7. Sometimes I really don't get it really, but it says 2.8, which could be correct, but I replaced it, I think it was 2.7 point something, and that's with a new filter, but close anyway. Let's say 2.7, 2.8. Yeah, I read online there was comments about this bike. Some people say 2.8, that's too much for the bike, and some happy with 2.7, 2.7 enough, but that's oil capacity, so 2.7 enough, and you're gonna be fine. Weight, I mean, these bikes, they fly like a rocket, and especially on this one, they got Delta Box free. They're actually the frame, so it's light, so dry weight is 161 kilos. Imagine that. This is really light bike. When you're on it, I'm only short guy anyway, but when you're on this bike, it feels like you got some little small beast under you, and it's good feelings. But that was online, I read it, you know, it's not too important, but that's what they're saying. I tell you, in my opinion, what is good about this bike and what not. So let's crack on. So front, it looks brilliant. We got two brake discs, one each side. The double brakes does the job really well. Actually, the cylinders nicely done in here as well, the good quality, I would say. These headlights, we know our 6s with the headlights, it looks really stunning. There is only one thing I would complain: when you just got day headlights, the basic ones, you actually only left side works, the right side only on a high beam. A lot of people commenting they've been stopped by police a lot of times, because the reason is because only left side works on the daytime, and high beam, when you turn it on, goes on the right. They're not coming up together, if you know what I mean. So police think, oh, just your headlight is out, you know, you need to replace the bulb, but actually not. This is how they be built. Let's crack on. So nice windshield in here. These mirrors are magic. It's brilliant. They're expensive, but look, when I actually go in the traffic, and it does actually help really. Sometimes it's tiny and you're stuck for some time, and you don't want to, you know, you want to just go, and what you do is just bend these mirrors, and that does the job. I think that's a very clever idea. Fairings, nice fairings in here. I just always been loved with the sport bikes and how they look, you know, with the fairings around. These days we got so many naked bikes out there. Probably I will get some in the future on the videos, like MTs and all these street bikes. They look so cool as well. But on this one, I like this sport stylish bike. The fairings is brilliant. Also, you can see in here the glass case on the left hand side, which you can do for yourself. I think it costs around the £60 I paid for it. It does the job. Comes definitely from the China, but you know, I was not too sure, but I did about 1,000 miles already on it, and no complaints. Also, it's got nice LED light inside, so it looks and it does job really nice as well. So we got, as I said, the 6-speed manual gearbox made in Japan. Well, that's what we say is a good quality. Also, suspension in here. Brilliant. You can adjust it. Of course, there is a loads of options. You can adjust it in here for your height. If you're short like me, as you see, that's on a minimum, so I feel pretty good. I'm 174 centimeters, so it's pretty good for me. Also, you can adjust this cylinder in here. It makes it smoother, it makes it sportish. And let's go on the back. Really, I can say right now, it looks damn good. Upgraded exhaust. These Lexus exhausts, actually, I'm probably gonna do a video about it. They're not high end and not lowest class as well. Sounds wow. I will actually put this on a video also as well. So this is where you check your oil dipstick. This is how you put your oil inside. A couple of more things. Fairings in here. This petrol tank does look good also as well. And yeah, you know, what can I say? It looks damn good, and we expect the sport bike is fast and it looks sharp, you know. Also, one more thing I want to say about these front suspension, the fork. Decent, really cool fork. You can adjust it in here. If you see, there is a letter S, that's a sport one. Letter H, that's for high, and letter TEN, that's probably, I'm not too sure what for it. Still need to check it out. If you know, comment below. But you can adjust the front fork as the middle suspension also as well. So it's cool bike. Okay, so let's check it out. The dashboard panel. It's normal. It's nothing like to be surprised in here. Things I like is this temperature. The actually engine temperature is here. This light is when you actually going on high RPMs and it tell you to change your next gear. Pretty cool. You can adjust it also as well. There is a couple of options in here. The trip 2, and that's mileage. These miles an hour. That's your RPMs. In this side you got the indicators. You got light also as well, the neutral, high beam and engine check light. One thing what you don't see on this bike is you don't know how much petrol you got left on the tank. Basically the light just come up, and when they actually light come up, I think I did about 130 miles and then it come up. It's not too bad, but what we expect. It's a beast. In here also, as you see, the levers, I replaced one. Can't replace the second one for now. I'll tell you the reason in a second. It's your high beams, basically indicators, hazard lights, horn, kill switch and a start up button. And probably you will know, before you buy any parts, make sure you got these letters and numbers. Like, you need a part for this one, you put 5SL. If you buy parts from Fab, like I did this handlebar clip, that actually it looks really same, but it doesn't fit. There is a little tricks up there, and I don't know what purpose they do this, probably making more money or what else, I'm not too sure, but you have to be careful. If you buy a damaged one and you think the parts will be cheap, it's not the case. You ain't gonna be cheap, but it's worth it. The bike is brilliant. And yeah, I talk too much now. Any comments, anything you like to know more about this body or anything else in here? I don't want to go really into details, like little pieces. We'll do them separate if you're interested, but let's crack on. Let's start the bike up and go on the road and see what he does on the road, you know. So you need to see how he rides and all this. So let's crack on. Okay, so we not talk about speed. It's quick. Probably should say it. I mean, it listens. The on the road is just so amazing. Honestly, you have to feel it to understand what I'm actually talking about. That grip on the road, when you're cornering, especially when you go roundabouts, it's so actually, it makes your life much easier. It makes your life much easier. You know, it's definitely not the street bike. You still can go on the streets with it. I mean, you know, with no any problem. But you know, it's gonna be pretty hard on the city because the turning around, like let's for example you take ER6F or MT-07, anything like that, like a street bikes, they much easier to actually control in the city. This is proper like a big road bike. It's nice bike. I'm not gonna explain you a lot more actually because I want to go for a ride. So definitely this bike stands out. Basically I just stopped it and there was a lady coming with the car and she basically stopped it and said what a gorgeous bike it is. I know I love it in pieces also as well, but Thing is, it's a great bike. I'm loving it. If you own it, you understand me. I give you this exhaust sound of this exhaust. Remember, it's still got muffler inside, so it's coming a bit louder. You basically got this power coming from exhaust. So if you like my video, smash that like button and subscribe. More videos will come up. As I said, the more videos will come up, trust me. So keep subscribing, smash that like button, and you'll see not only things about the bike, but what I'm gonna do with the bikes. On the future, I got a couple of interesting plans on my YouTube channel, and just check me out, follow me, and you're gonna see all videos later on. Thanks.